boys and girls, Jared Welch, RacingNews.com, back to talk Monmouth Park Stakes action, and let's talk about the one I'm probably most excited about, because this is one of my favorite horses in training. This is going to be on Saturday, race 14, the Salvator Mile Stakes. Field of 7, but look at the number 3 horse, my boy, Hot Rod Charlie. Love this guy. Last time we saw him, finishing second, just ran his ass off in the Dubai World Cup. Finished second to Country Grammar. First race back, so that's always the concern, right? The layoff after the Dubai hangover. What will he be like? But he faces a short field here, and really honestly, there's not a ton of competition. He is by far, no doubt about it, the class of this field, and it's not even close. The only horse that would remotely be close to him is number 1, Mind Control. And yeah, I mean, he's been around longer, of course. He's a kind of a distance specialist here in the mile. And that is the concern, because whereas Hot Rod Charlie certainly is not a horse that's going to be typically running at a mile, although he is 1-for-1 at the mile distance. You know, Doug O'Neill brought this guy back kind of on purpose in this spot to, you know, like obviously bigger, better things are ahead. You know, going to try the distance, the classic route, so to speak. But this was kind of the first stop on his road back after Dubai. And frankly, he should have no problem here. You know, the concern if you don't like him, or if you're trying to beat him, and he is a short price at 4-5. The concern if you're playing Mind Control, which to me is the only horse that I would play. If you, to me, it's you're either singling Hot Rod, or you try to single Mind Control because you're trying to beat Hot Rod in that case, because he will be a very short price. You know, Mind Control, like I said, likes his distance. This is kind of his specialty. He has won at Monmouth before. And you would think that, okay, Lone Speed, he could have things his own way. But, you know, Hot Rod Charlie isn't slow either. So even if Mind Control tries to go out and get to the lead, which I suppose that's what they'll try to do, drawing the rail especially, I mean, Hot Rod shouldn't have any issue with hanging right with him and kind of setting his own trip, so to speak, because he is the class of the bunch, and he is just as fast, if not honestly faster than Mind Control. I mean, I think he does possess that kind of speed, but that's not exactly what he wants to do. So I would expect him to kind of sit off of it just a little bit, and let Mind Control kind of do his thing, and then be ready to pounce there. The mile, you know, off the layoff, the short distance, you know, obviously that is the concern. Gets Mike Smith, Hot Rod does, whereas normally he's gotten Flavian Pratt, which, let's be honest, is a downgrade to get to Mike Smith, but I mean, what's the instructions? Don't fall off, right? I mean, that's got to be it. Just break from the gate, sit the trip off the 1. When you turn for home, pounce and end this thing. And really, it comes simple as that. And let's not forget, he has ran at Monmouth. This is a horse who won the Haskell and then got DQ'd, which put Mandaloon on top there. So, you know, the DQ, he was probably the best horse that day. Obviously caused the Midnight Bourbon spill that day in the Haskell. Of course, bounced back, win the Pennsylvania Derby, finished 4th in the Breeders' Cup Classic, 2nd in San Antonio, won the prep for the Dubai World Cup over there in Dubai, and then again, 2nd. This horse has won 4 races and 15 starts for over $5 million. Just a really true gutty horse, especially considering the horse was 94-1 in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile at 2 years old. So really just an unbelievable career for Hot Rod Charlie. And I would expect him to be tough to beat here. And really, really exciting 4-year-old for this year. In a division that we do have a few, but obviously looking for that classic type horse. You know, we'll see what Flightline does if he can stretch out. That seems like that might be the case later in the year. But Hot Rod Charlie is one of the purest kind of, you know what you're going to get out of him every single time for the Classic division. So excited to see what he can do in his return to Salvator Mile. Let me know your thoughts below. Can he win? Are you going to try to beat him? What is the long-term goal? Is this a legit Classic horse? I want to know your thoughts below. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you like us. Hit the little bell ding, and make sure that you get notified when we go live or when we have a new video out. Until next time, boys and girls, I'm Jared Welch. See you at the track.